How's it going, guys? We are back with another Dragon Ball Legends reveal and stuff where they're going to be showing off all the new up-and-coming stuff, including a brand new Legends Limited. So let's jump into it.
Could be us. So back to what I was saying. Could be us.
Alright then, guys, so in this video we're going to be going through the reveals and stuff, going through all the brand new releases, including the brand new Legends Limited, so make sure not to go anywhere. I have got this on mute to avoid any copyright issues or anything like that, and we're going to be skipping through a little bit, but put some backing music for everyone. And if you haven't already, guys, make sure to hit that like and subscribe, and let's get into it. Alright then, so starting off with the introductions, of course we got Toshi here with back for the reveals and stuff, and joining in we've got Kai as well. So as they do with most of these reveals and stuff, they introduce themselves at the start and then they go into basically what we've had already. So with this particular one, they talk a little bit about the 4th year anniversary and Ultra Super Vegito, which we all know is already been and gone at this point. So let's skip through a little bit. There's the Ultra Super Vegito talking about his counters and things like that. So after this, they're going into all the brand new fresh stuff. So let's jump forward into it. First up then, we've got the PVP group ranking. So they're mixing up PVP and the ranking system a little bit. Let's pause this for a second. So instead of basically one whole system, everybody working towards the top, they've broken it down into different groups, and then when you're in your certain group, depending on your skill level, things like that, you are broken down into further 100 player groups. And that's basically as you play, and then back as it was before. You build your RP throughout these groups to work through them and then basically work towards the top, getting a higher ranking. But they've got individual ranking systems within each group, I believe. So you get, let's play this so you can see the subtitles as we talk as well. So you also get rewards for beating each group or being in contention of each group as well. So basically it makes it a little bit more fun for those who are outside of, you know, the top 10,000 people and whatnot. So you can actually work towards it and work towards a goal and rewards and things like that with hopefully players of similar skill level. We'll see how this does play out though, but quite interesting. They are looking to mix it up, and it looks like we'll get even further awards, so overall that's quite nice. Let's jump forward into the next thing. Okay, so the next thing that they've got coming is the new casual PVP matchmaking mode. So from what all accounts, it'll bring it up in a second, but it's somewhere in between ranked and casual match that we have already. Is it casual match that's called? But it's somewhere in between that, so you can still build up RP points, you can still do all that sort of stuff, but it doesn't matter somewhat if you win or lose. That's not how you build the RP points. It's all through different missions, things like that. Let's skip through, see if they bring it up. Here we go. So as you can see, you clear different goals over here, and you build it up until you get to the treasure chest where you get additional rewards. And this is also the way to build extra RP as you go through it. As we see here, clear the goals, collect points, and get all the rewards, even if you don't win. So it doesn't necessarily matter if you win or lose, you can still complete these missions. As you can see, some of them there: land the first attack, land a strike skill, land a key blast, things like that. So basically it's even more rewards for playing PvP, and it doesn't quite have that competitive edge. Still has a competitive edge of winning the individual match, but you're not gunning for like top ranks and things like that and going against people more often than not who are gunning for top ranks. And I suppose you can try up new teams, so it'd be quite interesting to try this on channel. Make sure to hit that notification for things like this as well, because I'll make sure to do a video 100%. Let's keep going though as we go through. So even if you lose, like I said, you can still clear these missions and things and get the rewards out of it. So like I said, extra rewards, more rewards for just playing PvP without that competitive edge. A little bit of a win. I'll definitely do this when I'm just relaxing and things like that, and I don't really care that much about the win and lose and whatnot. So let's skip through this. It does have a battle rank, but it is something that's coming in the future. So it'd be very interesting to see it, and let's see what else we've got coming. So they don't give any dates or anything like that. They just say to keep an eye out on the news, so that is what we'll do. They do have something else coming up pretty much straight away, and I would say it's something a little bit more imminent, and I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on it. But we have a Gohan Zenkai Awakening. So this is DBL 1501S, or as people probably better know him as Gohan. This is the transforming one, I believe. Okay, yeah, I just double checked that on the game. It is actually the transforming one. And he gives a Zenkai buff of green and tag future. The main unit, I think that could probably apply to Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, probably. And there is Zamasu and Goku Black as well. I mean, primarily that's not a broad Zenkai buff at the moment, but I'm sure we'll get a lot more characters as we go through anyway. So as it was doing, let's move on. And okay, finally it's time for some news you've all been waiting for. So as I mentioned at the start of the video, there is a brand new Legends Limited unit within this reveals and stuff. Let me know down in the comments if you don't know already who you think it is, and let's jump into it. What I might do actually just for this part is unmute it. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted, and I will go quiet as we go through. So let's see.
Check this out.
Okay, absolutely outrageous. We've got a Super Saiyan Trunks from when he fought Mecha Frieza coming as a Legends Limited unit. And I do want to say, there it is. This bit is absolutely clean. That bit there, that is absolutely clean, to be honest. But very interesting, a Hybrids buff finally come in again. Is Hybrids going to start taking over? We'll see. I'm pretty sure they also show, let's mute this. I'm pretty sure they actually show all his stats and things like that as well. And he's not, it doesn't look like he's even transforming. He's just Super Saiyan all over. So Super Saiyan Bardock coming back in again, maybe. We will see. With Vegito, we'll see. Okay, so here are his animations as we go through. Whilst we're going through this, I do want to ask you guys, what are your thoughts on this Trunks? Let me know down in the comments, and also let me know if you're going to be summoning, yes or no. So let's have a little look at these animations, and let's see. So we've got the strike cards, I'm assuming. Probably some bleed on that. That looks like the blue card. Nice. Oh, maybe that was the green card and this is the blue. Or, no, that's the LF. 100%. Look how clean that is. Absolute clean. Okay. So now that we've got that, we've got the legendary finish. Let's see. Can we fast forward? See what his abilities are. Here we are. So just looking at it briefly, because we'll look at him hopefully when we pull him as well. But 2% special move damage inflicted by tag Hybrid Saiyan. Not too bad, I guess. Plus 30% to tag Hybrid Saiyan, Future, or Vegeta Clan, strike, attack, and defense. Okay, so 30% strike, attack, and defense. He is green, sparking. Well, Legends Limited and a melee type, which kind of goes with that Z ability. Let's have a look at his unique abilities. 20% damage inflicted against Frieza Force. Makes sense. Applies the following effects when battle starts. 90% damage inflicted. Pretty good. Damage received. by 60%, which is not a bad number for these days. We got plus 50% to key recovery, cannot be cancelled. The following effects occur every time that when faced with an enemy. So if they swap or you come in, restores own key by 30, plus 20% to damage inflicted, minus 3 to arts cost, 5 timer counts. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade, minus 30% to crit rate. Interesting. Okay, so a little bit anti-Bardock himself, to be honest. What else have we got going on here? A lot. Look at this paragraph, right? So we apply the following effects to self every time this character uses strike or blast arts card. Randomly draws 1 new card, activates twice. So it only activates twice, but that's pretty decent. So you can just chain quite a couple of things. That's a good combo starter to say the least. Activation count resets when character switches. Interesting. So a little bit like a VB or the Go Buhan that's just come out, the Majin Buu, you know that guy. Plus 10% to damage inflicted, activates 6 times, cannot be cancelled. Okay, so you can get up to 60% knocked. Okay, so he's got a cover change against blast arts, very nice. Comboable with blue card basically. Okay, fair enough, nothing too much more. Following effects occur when enemy switches characters while this character is on the battlefield. Such a mouthful. Reduces next damage sustained by 10%. Next damage sustained, okay. Cannot be stacked, so only an extra 10%, but I suppose with the other 60, 70% in total. Nullifies unfavorable element factors. Interesting. When they switch, so if they wanted to switch in to reduce some damage, element factors and all that sort of stuff, it just nullifies all that. Inflicted enemy with attribute downgrade, minus 30% to health restoration. Interesting, okay. So a little bit anti-regen there as well. The following effects occur when the enemy tag switches, okay, so tag enemies while this character is on the battlefield, plus 25% damage inflicted against tag powerful opponent. So I did actually know a little bit more about this before watching this, but Twitter and all that sort of stuff. But tag powerful opponent, what tag units is powerful opponent, activates 1 time. As we go on, it'll come clearer to you. Reduces enemy key by 40 when they tag switch. Randomly destroys 1 enemy card. Also seals enemies special move and special arts when the enemy character that is both powerful opponent and tag androids tag switches. So they can't use blue cards or green cards if they tag switch, and they also reduce their key, and they also destroy a card. Also, Trunks himself gets extra damage against powerful opponent. Who do you think this is mainly focused against? He is a green type, so he'd be neutral either side. And it is the androids, of course. I think they realised they made a bit of a mistake, and they're bringing out this Trunks to try and rectify it. But fine. I mean, to be honest, the androids are being used quite a lot, to be fair, so maybe this will nullify it a little bit, but we will see. But basically anti-androids 100% this character. The other stuff is quite interesting as well, but this I saw before the video, and yeah, pretty much anti-androids there, isn't it? Let's see what else we've got in there. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, it is. So that is pretty much it for the reveals and stuff. Let me know your thoughts are down below. I'd be very interested in find out. And if you haven't already, guys, make sure to hit that like and subscribe. And thank you very much for watching. Until next time, I'll catch you later. Ciao.